I welcome you all with Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, mercy, and blessings of Creator of the universe, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, be on all of you. Myself, Dr. Ahmad Sheikh, PhD DSc, Doctor of Science, Head of Chemistry Department, Maharashtra College, Mumbai University, President Islamic Vision Research Center. Today I will share with you miracle in seeds. Seeds are the result of sexual reproduction in plants. Seeds are the result of sexual reproduction in plants through the mating of androecium and gynoecium. These seeds are having an excellent protective covering outside so that it cannot get damaged. The seeds are having a blueprint, a code which germinates to give the identical plant with all the hereditary character. If we look at lupin found in Arctic tundra, it remains in frozen condition and it opens up when summer comes, when temperature rises, and it sprouts. In case of aurum lily, it remains in frozen condition and it opens when the temperature rises. In short, every seed has got a genetic material inside which is going to produce its own copy after germination. When it starts germinating, no doubt how much load of earth is there, the mud is there on it, it comes out. And moment it comes out and sprouts, it starts producing its own food. If we look at the sea bean seed, it remains in water without any damage for 1 year. When it reaches to the ground, it sprouts, it germinates. Whereas if we look at the coconut seed, it can remain in water for 80 days. It remains floating through a fiber float, and inside the creator has put enough amount of water and nutrients. When it reaches to the land, it realizes and sprouts out, starts germination. Not only that, it is noticed that some of the seeds, they remain for a long time. If we look at the Chinese bamboo tree, its seed remains for 5 years in the land in dormant condition. And after 5 years, a small tiny shoot springs out and it goes to a height of 90 feet in 6 months. In a day, in 24 hours, it grows 39 inches. One can literally see its growth. So the seeds are well protected, and in that case, when they find the proper environment, they undergo germination. The seeds are also transported through the birds, through the ants. Ants eat the fleshy part of the seed. They put in the ground and it germinates. And the birds, they eat the fruit along with the seed. And along with the excretory product uric acid, the seed comes out. Uric acid dissolves the upper casing. And when it reaches to the ground, it develops into a plant after germination. It means that the ants as well as birds are in good harmony with the seed, which helps them to germinate, to make it to reach the ground and come as a plant. So in short, all these things are there in the tiny seed, which is encoded in its DNA for the new plant to come out, a new tree to come out. No doubt, it is inbuilt inside the plant But question arises, who takes care of all these? It means that there is a super intellect who guides this for proper development at a proper time in proper environment. Allah declares in the glorious Quran, chapter number 56, Surah Waqia, verse number 63, 64, 65. Whatever you sow in the ground, you are the one who makes it to grow to make a crop, or we are the grower. If we trample it into pieces, you will remain lamenting. It means that entire thing is in the control of creator of the universe, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.